Day 3 in the auction event called Under the Hammer, and today, ladies and gentlemen, we have our first Tier 8 auction. You know, if the leaks are true, there are 5 lots with 3 Tier 10s to offer and 2 Tier 8s, and this one is a brand new Tier 8 premium tank from USA called AMBT. How to describe this vehicle? Simple. It is American version of the Progetto 46. This is a Tier 8 medium premium medium tank with auto reloading gun, as you can see over here. And let's click the auction system. Let's see what is the bid. Gold auction, closed gold auction, starting bid 9,900. Now the starting bid, I would say, is quite standard price for the Tier 8 premium tanks, for the medium tanks. Some medium tanks are cheaper, some medium tanks are more expensive, heavy tanks are more expensive, you know, 10,500 gold, 11,000 gold, bid 30,000 items as well, actually, for I would say for the EU server this is quite a decent amount of items available, but how is this auction going to be? Because this is a brand new vehicle with, you know, the first ever American auto-reloading gun system, Tier 8 premium tank, it maybe might go crazy. Honestly, I have no idea. Like, my predictions... Maybe the minimum bid is not going to hold, but I'm not going to say out any numbers. I honestly, once again, do not want to take the responsibility of throwing out a number, and if you are going to copy it, and if it is way more expensive than the lowest bid, well, that basically means I cost you some gold. So once again, I'm not your accountant, your financial advisor. You just come up with your own decision how much you would like to bid on this based on those numbers over here. But because it is a new one, I would say more people want to get it, definitely. 9,900 starting bid. I am going to... I don't even know right now how much I'm going to bid. Anyway, this is the vehicle, and I'm actually able to showcase it in this video as well. So let me quickly switch the accounts. Let's take a look at this tank and let's play, I don't know, 2, 3, 4 battles with it, so you can hopefully make your decision a bit easier based on those battles if you see this tank on the battlefield. So let's go. And once again, through the magic of editing, we are here where we are able to actually play with this vehicle as well, AMBT. Now, first up, let's actually quickly take a look at the specs and what this tank has to offer overall. 360 alpha damage, 215 millimeters of penetration, -9 degrees of penetration, very nice. Aiming time is quite a long one, actually. Accuracy is not the best, you know, before any equipment units, but quite the beast. Crew, of course. Then mobility, very interested about that. 18, okay. 40, very slow actually for a medium tank, very slow for a medium tank. Let's quickly compare it to the Progetto as well, because this is the main competitor, of course. Now, it has a lot better alpha damage, 120 extra alpha damage compared to the Progetto. And let's throw this tank over here as well with top configuration. They all have the same beast crews over here. So reload times a lot longer, as you can see, 11.3 seconds when you have 2 shells in. When you have 1 shell in, 14.1 seconds, and when your magazine is completely empty, it takes 17.8 seconds. So emptying your magazine in this tank is going to be very devastating actually for your DPM and for your damage output. So full clip reload is 43 seconds compared to the 24.47 what Progetto gets without equipment units once again. Controversy is a lot lower, -9 degrees of concentration is same. 10 elevation. Guys, this 10 degrees of con elevation is actually going to matter in many positions. You are just going to notice, when you play, you are going to notice how much that actually can matter. Now, aiming time a lot weaker, accuracy a lot weaker, DPM is lower as well. DPM same as on Pantera, for example. 100 less hit points. Armor, well, we're going to look at the armor profile. It has very slow upper plate, but extremely massive lower plate. Turret is very strong. Yeah, turret seems to be very strong. So when you hide your lower plate hull down in Tier 8 battles, this tank can actually do some bouncing. So mobility, a lot weaker mobility. Power to weight ratio is the same though. Pantera has very good. I didn't remember Pantera having such a good specific power. Camo, well, all around the same. View range is not as good, but still pretty decent, I would say so. So AMBT, now quickly let's switch the scene and let's take a look at the armor profile as well. Here you can see this armor versus 215 millimeters of penetration. You can see how bouncy it is. Upper plate is actually very, very bouncy. Even in tier 9 battles, I would say, and some tier 10 guns are going to bounce off, but look at this massive, massive lower plate. Definitely is going to be an issue. So definitely watch out for that. Gun depression. Ooh, under the gun, guys. If this guy is hull down and you can't see anything else, shoot the turret ring. Turret ring, oh yeah. Very weird shape of the turret you can see. But this area, entire area, is going to be a penetration if this tank is hull down. So watch out for that when you are going to see this vehicle. Now let's go back into the game, into the garage. Yep, here it is. So just try to hit anything right over there. Zoom in and hit it. So let's pimp it up actually. And I would say let's put turbo into the first slot. Let's see how it looks like with this setup. Okay. Let's do it like that, and now let's put some food, because I'm going to play this tank with food. Usually with those massive long reload tanks, I'm definitely trying to maximize the reload time as much as possible. How is our view range looking like? Okay, so view range actually is not going to be at 445, so... Gun stabilization, gun needs to be stabilized, so if I am going to use turbo over here, I either have to switch out his for the view range, because I'm playing with a medium tank. Yeah, I'm going with this first setup right over here, and let's slap a little stabilizer directive on as well. I'm not going to use bond equipment units, because most of you guys are not going to use that anyway. I'm just going to play it as I would play it on the main server. And let's put the little camo on it, and here it is, ladies and gentlemen. Right now I have not played any battles whatsoever, so let's see how this tank behaves in the first impressions as possible. AMBT, okay, with this setup right over here, I honestly would love to use ventilation, but the mobility is a big issue, especially in nowadays World of Tanks. The 40 kilometers per hour top speed is nothing to brag with. Oh, I forgot to switch my ammunition loadout. I have 21 APCR shells and 14 HE. What is this stock? Come on, Wargaming. What is this stock ammunition loadout you recommend on a vehicle? What is that? Actually, what is that? Okay. Hopefully, well, hopefully we're going to have good enough of a game where we need those 80 rounds. Because if I go through 21 APCR rounds, that means we had a cracking game anyway. And because of the 9 degrees of gun depression, and because of very good... because weird turret shape, very weird, and because of very good turret armor, I'm actually going to be somewhere where I can use it. So I start off from here. 3-second reload time between shots as well. Okay, one thing to note, a lot longer reload time between shots as on Progetto, so you have to stay out, you have to reveal yourself for a lot longer. You can see this minus 9 degrees of calibration doing some work over here already. And here is Judas, that should be my spotting. Wow, the aiming time, oh boy, you can feel it, you can feel it, you can see it, and it quite hurts. Okay, that should be my spotting as well. Right, first shot, first hit. High roll as well, 390. One enemy tank has already been destroyed. The mobility still, even with turbo, the mobility feels sluggish. So definitely, after seeing this type of mobility, even after putting turbo on, like look at this, hull rotation and all those things. Oh boy, this needs a good crew with the clutch braking, for example. And some all the other mobility skills, but because it is a premium tank, you can use your American medium tank crew members over here, like whichever is the highest, like M48 Baton or something like that. Alright. I don't want to be overly aggressive over here, but because that Progetto did not receive any shots, I'm actually going to... Sorry. As you can hear, I'm still sick, but feeling a lot better compared to the last 2 days. So guys, oh, first shot already bounced, second shot bounced as well. You can see this armor working when they do not see your lower plate, of course. Ferdinand did hit my side turret. Well, that is very hard to bounce, let's be honest over here. That is indeed very hard a shot to bounce in any given situation. Okay, beautiful. We are wrecking that issue with quick shots and racking up some assistance as well. There is guard. And I'm completely empty. So emptying your clip is so freaking devastating in this vehicle, so watch out for that. But of course, if I see damage, it is always 100% always better to take it. You don't have to wait for every single shell, because it's better to take the damage right there, right now, right there, right then, or however you say that. Okay, that shot missed. Missing is the most painful thing. Let's put it that way. Emptying your clip when you deal damage is not the most painful. Missing your shots is very painful in this tank. Alright, so this tank has roughly the same camo as Progetto. So you know how to play with it. Ah, yeah, the mobility feels sluggish. The mobility indeed feels sluggish. Now, where was the Ferdinand? Where was the big boy Ferdinand? Yeah, up there. So those guys, they took a defensive approach towards this battle right away, basically. Right away. Oh, that shot was crazy clutch. That shot was actually crazy clutch. We're going to win this battle 8-2. Well, we're going to win this battle no matter what. Right now, it is 8-2. Let's see, are we able to spot Judas from somewhere? Camping in the base, for example. Okay. Guard up here. I honestly didn't want to waste another shell taking out that artillery. Because Judas has never been spotted. Thank you. Well, now I was going to take it because there are no more allies left. Where is Judas? Where the heck is Judas? Judas has to be... Oh, Judas has to be up there, yeah. You can see the aiming time. Oh boy, the gun handling definitely is going to be quite a big problem of this vehicle. Now, we won this battle so very... in such a one-sided way. 2,200 damage was basically the maximum I was able to do over here. Well, I had a chance to hit artillery with another shot, but I was kind of saving all the other 2 shots if the Judas got spotted. You get my point over here, trying to maximize damage in this type of fast battle. You can see, yeah, not a lot of damage done across the board. Judas was able to farm under 5-minute battle once again. How much credits did we make? Minus 65k from the missions. So, okay, we did make like roughly 70k. Anyway, first battle done. Let's straight jump into the next one. I did switch out ammunition loadout as well a bit. I added a couple premium APCR rounds for tier 9, tier 10 tanks, but we are in a tier 8 battle once again, which is, you know, nice to test out this tank. And, you know, I left 3 high explosive rounds, but I don't know if I'm ever going to use them. Anyway. And talking about the shells a bit further, nice shell velocity numbers 1278, and with premium rounds you get 1000, close to 1500 meters per second, and 63 extra millimeters of penetration compared to the standard round, 53 with high explosive. So let's see what we are able to do over here. Maybe something juicy. Hopefully something juicy. Nothing spotted so far. Still nothing spotted, nothing spotted. Nope, nope, nope. How aggressive do I want to be over here? There is a Lansen. Come on, receive at least one shot, buddy. From someone. I think Lanson took the shot, right? Did Lanson take the shot? Ram? No! I don't want to waste the shell. Please. Nice. I actually didn't want to waste the shell because, as I've said 10 billion times, this reload time is absolutely tragic. If you have to fully empty your clip. And we can see Caravan. Oh my god, look at that aiming time, guys. Look at that aiming circle. When I have to snipe. 20 hit points left. Nice. Thank you for saving yet another reload. Because this time I was actually going after it. I was going to take the shot. They have ISU 152 somewhere. Didn't spot the guy. But over here I'm completely hull down. So this is basically the best position to be in this tank. There is Emil. And the ELC who will be trapped. Little tiny ELC that could do some spotting before, but not so much anymore. One more. And the SDA-1 is going to pick up another kill for me. Once again we are winning so one-sided way. Is this going to show anything about the vehicle? Well, definitely it does show still. You can see the gun handling. If you are forced to snipe, well, yes, it did bounce something as well because they did hit my upper plate or my turret, which is actually quite bouncy. ISU, I love you. Didn't even scratch them. Nice, got the tracking, got assistance. Got all those shenanigans. And lower plate. I went for the kill because, you know, only 2 enemy vehicles left. How much I'm able to do anyway. We did cross 3000 damage. Nice. If I'm able to take one more shot, I'm happy. If I'm able to take one more shot, I'm happy. But I'm not able to do that. So, AMBT. I don't know. Let's play one more, I guess. Let's play one more quick battle and hopefully this showcases this vehicle for you enough. Comparing this tank to Progetto once again, guys. Comparing this tank to Progetto, I would say, especially if you are like above average player, I would say Progetto is like more consistent damage dealer because it reloads faster, it is more mobile. And if you think about that, if Progetto and this tank face to face, if Progetto opens up the shot, Progetto is able to deal 2 shots into you while you're able to fire only 1 shot. And the gun handling difference as well, but this one forgives you some more mistakes. You can see the mobility, yep, definitely something you cannot brag with. I was trying to get an angle on the T-30. I'm actually going to play over here. T-30 as well. Do I have an angle? Yes, I do, but not for long. Nope, not anymore, so let's not even go any further. Phase 1. I do not want to receive shots into the side. Wow, I'm surprised that was a hit. Okay, we are fully reloaded again. Leopard PJ. Aim. Oh, look at that! Okay, let's... Oh my god, that was so left as well. Ay. I feel like this tank can be very frustrating tank to play with, honestly, many times. Especially if your gun handling is as... That shot could have been better, let's be honest. That shot could have been better. And you can see Leopard PT was able to walk away without receiving any shots. 2 fully aimed in shots, one super right, the other one super left. And because of that, yeah, it feels like it can be very frustrating tank to play with if you have some bad RNG, pinch of bad RNG to it as well. And oh boy, you spent the entire time reloading up here. There is Leopard BJ coming in, trying to save the game with the gap. Are we actually going to gap the base? EBR saved the game for all of us, actually. I wonder... Yeah, our team was actually going to fully gap it. What is tier to gap right now? I want to know. What exactly is tier to gap? Phase. Okay. Beautiful. Double tracked. I'm actually going to load in some APCR rounds for the phase. It feels like... It feels to be another vehicle where APCR, like premium APCR, let's talk about the premium APCR, is kind of needed to simply reduce the RNG. Simply to reduce the RNG. Because you are going to miss many shots, you know, where you actually aim it. And if you do not hit the weak spots, it is going to be bounce very often. And you do not want to see any bounces over here. Why? Because your reload times are so freakishly long. So that was -1. That guy only has fired 1 shell. Someone needs to receive 1 more shot from someone else. And once again we are going for the cap. Once again we are going for the cap, guys. Once again, go on, turn. Nice, okay. And we are actually going to fully gap the base. Well, guys, I don't know. Maybe some of them had capping mission going on, or something like that. Over here, what I was able to do, over 4,000 combined. We still had a lot of damage to take, actually, from the forest, because after they can go to Soma, fully reload the clip, and maybe 1,800 more damage from the forest. But it was not meant to be. It was not meant to be. 69,000. Oh, first impressions right now. Feels a bit sluggish, even with turbo. Gun handling needs to be boosted a bit more, so maybe switching out turbo for ventilation is another option, actually. What you could do over here, just to help out the gun handling a bit. Yeah, we'll see, actually. Okay, because that last battle was very fast, let's play one more. On steps, tier 9 battle. We started on this map, we're going to end on this map, and let's play without the turbo, but with ventilation. So, without the standard turbo, like, are we noticing any difference actually in the mobility? I would say not super much, so, yeah, seems like ventilation might be a lot better option right over here. That was shot number 1, that is shot number 2 into someone in the dark, and shot number 3. I'm actually going to fully empty my clip right over here. Sadly, it was not a hit, but we did hit someone blindly as well. Hopefully it was a tank destroyer or something, so I'm actually hopeful, very hopeful that we have one blind shot up here as well. This is Emil who is pushing in, Emil 1. And are we able to put a shot into you? Well, I was able to take the shot towards you, at least in your direction, but not a hit. Okay. Okay, so yeah, talking about the mobility now, not crazy difference. Not crazy difference, so maybe the ventilation is the way to go. I'm actually waiting for another reload, 700 damage into the face. That should teach you a little tiny bit of a lesson at least. Okay. Nice. Very cute. Of course. Oof. Into the skies. Okay, you know what I'm going to do. Let's do a little this trick. I will let the Progetto to take out Conqueror, and I'm going after D25, and there was DNH behind that rock on the left side as well, so hopefully I'm able to high roll. Nope, maybe ram kill now. You can see the DNH on the left side as well. So let's move in. Okay. Tracking with damage. Nope. You know what? I'm actually going... Yeah, I'm actually going after tracking again. Because 263 is flanking the guy. And boom. Almost cost me my life, but it is what it is. I think 263 just got spotted. Judging by the behavior of the vehicle. Oh yes. 1. That gives us enough time to maybe put in another shot, but it was not meant to be. Waffentrager up here. Charioteer. Nice. Let's move up. I'm actually going to try to fight with that 53 DP. Let's use the intuition to load in APCR rounds. Because that guy definitely is going to be a tough nut for the standard ones. And I have plenty of time to reload those shots in. Well, if I knew I am going to see the ass, then definitely that wouldn't make any difference. Wouldn't make any difference. Assistance, beautiful. And boom, just like that. Okay, over 5k combined without turbo. So I think I'm actually going to play it mainly like this, with ventilation setup. 3,315 damage. Let's see, what was our blind shot to hit? You know, which was meant for the Indian Panther at first. Let's see. Ace tanker. Yay. Yay. Yes, blind shot was a hit into Charioteer. Yes. No, we saw Charioteer once. Who was that shot into? D25? No? Charfutur? Yeah, might be Charfutur. Okay, so nice, I guess. Close to 6k combined. 131,000 profit. Okay, minus this reward. Ladies and gentlemen, AMBT 9,900 starting beat. Are you going for it? Let me know in the comment section down below. You have seen this tank in action now. You can make up your decision. Hopefully I made your decision making a bit easier. You can see the strengths and weaknesses of this tank in those couple battles. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. I catch you next time with something else. Stay tuned. Take care and bye.